Welcome back to the Divested Zealot Response channel. And this is none other but the Black Alpha Lion coming right back at you again. And once again tonight we'll be destroying another one of the minions of Cynthia G and Divested Zealot. She go by the name of Lexus Exodus. Another one of the black Jezebels spreading that evil, wicked, treasonous doctrine of divestment, telling young black girls that they should leave black culture and leave the man that God placed in front of them, the black man, to go to the goat nations, the straight-haired nations, to go to the weaker genetic man. And we're going to be exposing her tonight, and we're going to show you beyond a shadow of a doubt the hypocrisy and the contradiction within every statement that this divestment movement makes. Let me give you now a breakdown of the clip that me, Black Lion, about to show you tonight. And we're going to show you in this clip, Lexus Exodus, the Jezebel. She's, in this segment, she's promoting Hispanic men to black women. Now, I don't got anything against Hispanic men, but they are not the original man. They are not the chosen man who God placed as the head of the black woman. So in this clip, she's going to show Carlos Santana, the rock star, the Hispanic rock star, Carlos Santana, and his black wife. And she's going to use this as a reason, as we're going to show you in the clip, why black women should divest to other nations, which we have no problem. Because let me tell you one thing, me, the Black Lion, I have no problem with these women wanting to leave because they are just exposing themselves. It makes our job that much easier. So when that day come, we know who to go put back into slavery right along with the white man, because their day is soon come. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Yeah, I want to introduce you to a person who, since you came into my life, I have more energy, more joy, more clarity, more purpose. How about a nice hand for my wife, Cindy Blackman Santana. Cindy Blackman. Hi, Cindy.
So y'all see that? Y'all better divest, y'all. And do y'all see a recurrent theme here? All these women that I'm showing to you guys have Afrocentric features.
Notice one thing that she said. She said all of the women that I'm showing you guys have Afrocentric features. But that goes against everything that they promote. But we're going to break it down and show you when we finish this clip.
So they're not the black women who don't look black that these celebrities heroines get. Santana's wife does have fair skin, but she has the kinky hair of a black woman. You can tell she's a black woman. Physically, she looks like a black woman. These women on my videos that are successfully divesting that I share aren't these racially ambiguous looking women. So, and when I say that, I think of like Tyrese talking about his wife is a black woman. And let me show you guys Tyrese's wife so y'all can see what I'm referring to. Y'all see this? Y'all see this woman? And he's sitting here posting pictures of her, captions of her saying, "My black queen, black love." Do you see what I mean? You see the stark difference? The black women that I'm sharing with y'all have real Afrocentric, black-looking features, and they're getting uplifted and treated well by other groups of men. And I also wanted to show you guys, this is actually Carlos Santana's second wife. He was married to his first wife for 30 years, and it didn't work out, which I'm not surprised because they were very young. But this is his first wife, a phenotypically black woman. Here's another picture of them.
Now that's enough of that Jezebel voice. Now, what I want to highlight for you tonight, notice that she is making a big deal about the fact that Carlos Santana married a black woman with authentic Afrocentric features. And notice how she jumped on the case of Tyrese and compared the wife of Tyrese, saying that his wife looked more European. But there's a problem in all of what she's saying because it is a huge contradiction. Now, hear me now. Her movement is telling black women to divest over there to the white man, to the Latin man, to the Asian man. But in the same breath, she's talking about how Carlos Santana chose a wife who had Afrocentric features. So basically, she is uplifting the features of a 100% black woman. But her divestment movement does the very opposite. It doesn't create a black woman. When a black woman breeds with a non-black man, the offspring will be ambiguous. It will not look like an original black woman. The child will look like the very woman that she was jumping on the case of Tyrese about. The child will look like a white woman. So that in itself, it contradicts everything that she's talking about. Because if she is telling black women to divest from the original black man, then in other words, she's saying, black woman, change yourself. Don't look like an African woman. Change your original form. Although she may be uplifting Afrocentric features, she's telling these very women to create daughters that don't look like black women. Because this idiot does not realize that when you breed outside of your race, you create something totally different from how you look as a black woman. So these divestors, they don't care about the first law of nature, which is self-preservation, which means you preserve you, the physical form that God created you in. But she's telling these women to go off into the other nations and to fornicate with these weaker genetic men to create weaker genetic babies. Because we all know that the original man and woman, we possess the stronger genes. But she's telling these women that divesting is leveling up, when in actuality they are leveling down, because she's not upgrading the superiority of her genetic makeup. Like Malcolm said, when you mix coffee with milk, the coffee becomes weaker. But she's telling these women that it's going to be leveling up. So none of that makes sense. Nothing that they say makes sense. It's a total contradiction, this whole divestment movement. And here's another thing. I want to show you something else. She's talking about leaving from black culture and divesting from the black man, the speech. Because as you see, she tries her best not to sound like a black woman. Listen to the inflection in her voice. She's trying her best to sound like a white woman. And she's doing a very poor job. She's trying her best to sound like Crystalline Carrison. She's trying her best to sound like a Becky. And she's doing a very poor job. Now, let me show you another one of her videos to prove that she is a contradiction and a liar and a hypocrite. Let's go to her. Before every video, she got this song that she made. Now, I don't know if this is her singing or she got someone else to perform, but it's a very trash song. Now, let me play it for you.
If you say Candyman 5 times, he appears and kills you.
Hell no.
Candyman.
No.
Candyman.
Lexus Exodus.
Now, this is her intro song for the Lexus Exodus Jezebel channel. Now, I want to know, I'm going to point out some things in this video to prove that she is a hypocrite. So let's play the clip.
Shout out to my exes.
crazy.
Now, what did you just hear? That was the voice of a black man. Let me rewind. Rewind one time. That was the voice of a black man that you heard. But she said that she divesting from the black man. So if you divesting from the black man, then why are you sampling the black man's voice and putting it in your music? Even the style of the song is black culture. This is not the white man culture, the way she's singing in this song. This is a hypocrite. Let me rewind it so you hear it again. That's the voice of a black man.
Lexus Exodus. Shout out to my exes.
He going crazy.
You hear the black man saying, he going crazy. That's the voice of a black man. So why didn't she put Zaddy voice in the song? She's a hypocrite. And she got two fingers pointed at her head. She should shoot herself. She not worth breathing. She not worth breathing, man. Let's continue to play this song.
Show off your skin, that shit is popping, girl. Body on 10, damn, you got it, girl. You got
Notice she said, show off your skin, that shit is popping, girl. She one of them fake black girl magic, gynocrats, feminists. She's talking about melanin and all of that, but at the same time, she's telling black women to go off with the white man. So what she think gonna happen to that melanin and that skin that's popping if she go mix and breed with the white man? She gonna reduce melanin in her skin in the when she has a daughter. Her daughter won't be no melanin popping, no black girl magic. Her daughter would be the seed of the white man.
a boss up, getting them checks, living your best, racks up. Keep walking with confidence. Effortlessly, you let them know who is in command. You just adding more.
You hear the drums in the music. You hear the bass in the music. That sound European. That's not the Caucasian vibe and rhythm. That's the black man rhythm. The drum created by the black man in Africa. But she say that she divesting from black culture. So why she using the drum? Why she using bass rhythm? Why she singing in black vernacular? None of that she's singing is white culture. But she's telling black women to divest from black culture. None of this makes sense.
Don't forget it. God worked hard on you for sure. They really wanna be you. So sad to live the life that you do. So mad you got your bag up. You've been had. Don't depend on nobody, and that's a fact. They gotta respect you. Strong black queen, you know.
Now let me show you the visual.
If you've never cashed a $72,556 paycheck, then I've got good.
Let me show you the visual.
Shout out to my exes.
He going crazy.
Show off your skin, that shit is popping, girl. Body on 10, damn, you got it, girl. You got a boss up, getting them checks, living your best, racks up.
You see the women in front of you? Them women got on dashikis. That's African culture. But she say divest from African culture. So she is a total hypocrite, man. This woman is a Jezebel. She is a liar because none of their words match up with themselves. Everything they say is a self-inflicting wound. They shoot themselves in the foot every time they speak. Now, how is she supposed to take this over into the white culture? This is not white music. Imagine her laying in the bed with the white man playing this type of music. This is black music. But she say to divest, she should be playing what you can't even really line dance music. the type of rhythm that the white man on. Polka dance music. Not no music that got bass and volume. This is black culture. But she say divest from black culture. So nothing that she says, it make no sense, man.
Okay, with confidence. Effortlessly, you let them know who is in command. You just that and more. Don't forget it. God work hard on you for sure. Lexus Exodus.
Notice that all of the women in her video are dark-skinned women. So that means she is absolutely going totally against her stance. She's supposed to be promoting the better welfare of black women, dark-skinned women. She not have no light-skinned women in that visual. So how can she tell black women to go get with the white man, the Asian man, to create lighter skin, ambiguous, mixed breed women? None of this makes sense. Everything they say, it absolutely smacked them in the face. None of this makes sense. And this is why when these divestors, they have their panels and their talk shows, they don't allow the black men to call in because they know that someone like me will call up and embarrass them, call them out on their mess. And that's why they do not allow a black man to speak. Unlike the black men, manosphere channels who actually allow women to speak because we're not afraid of them. But she know that if I would say this on her panel, it would embarrass her because she is a liar, a hypocrite, a walking, talking contradiction. Everything they speak about goes against the visual they portray, as we showed you. She's supposed to be for melanin and black girl magic. How can it be black girl magic? I never heard of biracial girl magic. That not make no sense. So everything them say is a lie. Everything they say is a lie. And here's another thing. Their movement will wipe itself out of existence. But I'm going to tell you why in the next video. This video here is just to show you the hypocrisy and the contradiction in their doctrine. But in the next video, me, the Alpha Black Lion, I'm going to show you why this divestment movement will not last and why it destroys itself. It caves in on itself. And I'll explain that to you in the next video. Thank you for watching. And this is the Alpha Black Lion signing out. Fire burn them.